Okay, this is the sixth war of season 6 for 4 Loki. We are facing D69. I was put on backup duty this war. There was no Killmonger on node 29, and we had a rank 5 Korg main boss, which I wanted to take with Omega instead of Magic, so I was put on backup duty. I gotta take down this node 55 debuff immune Medusa mini boss, as a couple guys on path 8 and 9 really didn't have any great options for it. So I contemplated going in with Magic, but I decided on taking a full synergy team for Omega and just trying this out with Omega. Um, I did put an invulnerability boost on with max boosts. I figured I could get this fight and the Korg on the invulnerability boost. Now it's tough to keep the spore count going on this fight because of the debuff immune. You can't place, place the degen with the heavy to hold the spore count. Now I could probably, in the process of baiting the heavy, just hit into her once with a medium or a light, whatever, and just allow her to stay right in my face and keep the spores going that way, but I would probably get backed up in the corner pretty quick that way and have to just fight out of the corner the whole time, which I just felt it was safer to just, bait the heavies and hit her with heavies to create a little space and distance and keep myself out of the corner as much as possible. Maybe it could go well the other way, but I just felt like maybe if I trapped myself in the corner the entire fight, one mess up could end up in a bad result. So might take a little more chip damage this way, might not sure, but I was a little sketched out about doing this fight with Omega to begin with, so I just went with what I thought might be the safest approach to the fight. So yeah, all in all, went pretty well, I thought. That takes care of the node 55 debuff immune Medusa mini boss. Now we have the rank 5 Korg main boss. Gonna jump in here, heal up, and hope that my invulnerability boost is still going. Check the boost. Yep, still got a little bit of time on it. So I'm gonna jump right in here and get going on this Korg. Now the plan is, just play it safe, bait the heavies, try to stay right on them, get the spores going. Right there, got a little overzealous, jumped right into the second part of the heavy, moving one of the indestructible charges. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to force his SP2s as much as I can, because I just find it easier to evade, although I think with some practice the SP1s actually aren't that bad. But yeah, I'd say all in all the SP2s are just that much easier. I did a little practicing on him with Omega, and I didn't find that baiting his heavy and countering with Omega's heavy seemed all that reliable. Not even quite sure at this moment if it was even possible. But yeah, so I wasn't trying to do that at all to place the degen and keep the spores on him. One thing I've come to realize since doing this fight is that on the SP2, if you notice, right here, when you evade that smash down, you're actually in close enough proximity to hit with a heavy and place a degen to keep the spores on. So at the time I really didn't realize that was an option. I probably would have been doing it in the fight. But, all in all, the fight's going pretty well so far. Just trying to stay right up on him. Push the SP2s as much as I can, evade his specials. Did pretty good with his SP1s when he threw those. Yeah, fight's going well so far. And coming up there will be a pretty big mistake though. Yeah, it's coming up right here, I believe. Yeah, he throws a heavy here, and I double dash for whatever reason, because you don't need to, and I jump right into his SP2. Luckily, he still had some indestructible charges, so a couple hits didn't do any damage. The bleeds are 90% reduced by Omega, and with Coagulate, the bleed will actually just heal you. So able to recover from there, get the fight down, get the solo. A solid fight, almost went bad real quick, but pulled it out. D69 did pull out this war. They beat us by 1 death. Solid job to them, and thanks for watching.